Okay, we're on an adventure now. We're going to head into the woods and we're going to go to a place where they used to have a lot of activity, and a place where they used to do some moonshining pretty far into the forest. No one's been here for probably 70 years, so if we find any kind of relics down there, we'll be very happy. And Judy's already made her way in because she's a little bit of a slow trekkie compared to us. She's got little legs, so she's already probably halfway in there, right up about this area here. So we're gonna walk along and we're gonna go have some fun digging. So let's do it.
The Canadian conception of moonshine is steeped in prohibition bootlegging and the influence of one wealthy Montreal family. During the 1920s, Samuel Bronfman, then owner of Seagram's, had partnered with gangster Al Capone to keep America's thirst for Canadian rye quenched. Together, Bronfman and Capone moved incredible volumes of whiskey, and the Bronfman family became one of the richest in Canadian history.
Ta-da!
This is the log.
Yep.
You get to ahead of me.
A little lay of the land. There's a little bit of a swamp down there. And then the entrance to where we're going is up here.
Somewhere.
Yeah. It's quite the trek in here, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're having fun today.
My hat's too low on my head.
Yes, we have our hat lights. Not because I don't think we're going to be here in the dark, but where we're going into a crevice, it's not like super dark, but we could stick our head into a little crevice or something and actually see stuff.
Might see stuff.
And maybe someone stuffed something in there for what do you call it, keepsake?
I was going to say shits and giggles, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So, anyways, off to the adventure. Let's get in there and see what we can find. Okay. You stay there while I go down all the way. Wow. Not easy, is it?
No, not with this thing. You got so much gadgetry hanging off of this thing.
It's an old rock wall where they used to go all the way to the top of the crevice, and then they built the roof over top of it, and this is where they would make their whiskey. And Judy's on her way up this crevice here. And it's determined that all this cave-in stuff material, it's not going to make it very conducive to using a metal detector because everything's probably 4 feet down underneath all this stuff. So I swung it for a second and I thought, I'm wasting my time. I mean, even the areas like this, it's all collapsed. Like this has all been, you know, all come in from above here and fallen down. So the odds of us finding any original ground from 100 years ago is very slim to none, down in this part anyway. So we're going to go up on top. We'll go up on top and see if we can come up with something up there. Usual find in the middle of a forest. Look at that. I'm sure someone out there can tell us exactly what kind of machinery this is. And even Paul could probably tell us if I showed to him. It's kind of cool and intricate. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's awesome. Right in the middle of the forest. Cool. That's quite the little lean-to rock formation, huh? Wow. That's huge. Look at all the little rocks inside there. That'd make a nice place to actually lay yourself to sleep for the night. I see a bone in there. See the bone? Wow, that's kind of cool. I don't know what kind of bone that is. It'd be weird sleeping under here though. Kind of neat. And there's the... Not very deep. There's a bone in there. No, not yet. What was that? What was it? A hook? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, coming out of the forest. Long walk. I'll show you the rock wall that I was talking about earlier. Here I'm standing on it. You can see how it goes along the ground. Goes up towards that way. And then continues on and goes right up through the forest right there. It's kind of cool. Judy should be walking around the corner. They took the long way. I took the short route. So they'll be coming out of that forest there somehow. Here we go. I chose a path that was a little shorter than them, and I don't want to say that I won, but I did win. I'm saying that without smiling because I'm going to get in trouble for this, so I'm not going to smile. I'm just going to say it without smiling. I beat you guys. Ha 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 ha. Well, this isn't something you see every day with us. Driving across a hayfield. A hayfield in a Dodge Caliber. Two-wheel drive to boot.
That's gonna make some great wobbly footage. It's not as
still.
it's not a smooth ride back onto this dirt trail that, you know, he said was a road. Okay, so it doesn't matter because the road is bumpy. This is gonna be as steady as it wants.
That's fine.
Hey, the horses! Oh, they're way up there. Yeah. The horses are gone, but no.
You can point the camera that way.
Yeah, I can't see them from here. I see you. Can you see the horses? Yeah. Oh, there goes the mootron. I had that sense of foreboding, like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster cresting the hill. No crap. Beautiful big old barn.
He came out there in his tractor, right?
When?
I mean his pickup truck.
Yeah, his pickup truck.
Okay, so we should go talk to him.
I was going to say they don't want us to leave. This is his way of saying you gotta stop in.
That's my woman. Nice job. Well, that was a lot of fun trekking through the woods there, and it was quite interesting. We didn't really find much, but that's okay. Like I said, this is just an adventure of us having fun. It's all about us getting out and doing things and getting some exercise and looking for, you know, history. And we learned a little bit about the history of that once distillery where they used to make some moonshine. So it was pretty interesting, and we all leave here with a sense of wonderment and awe at the way that the pioneers used to go through the trouble of, you know, doing things like that, and the hardships that incurred. Like, getting into that forest isn't easy. It might have been easier back then if they had a wagon trail and horses, but let's face it, it's still not easy. But we had fun. Now we're going to try to go detecting at another location and see if we can find some history there. On to the next place.